Casamayor is a big fan of Scrappy as he lands a right hand. Oh, and he just knocked him out of the ring.
The knockout is undoubtedly the most exciting moment in boxing, and all fans wait for it. There have been numerous notable knockdowns in boxing history which stunned the world. Make sure to watch to the end of the video as we go through the times when boxers get knocked out of the ring and collapse through the ropes.
Next opponent, there's a big right hand. Holy cow.
Let's have a good, clean fight. Keep your punches up. Come out fighting at the bell.
Former Golden Globes champion Alan Green knocked out Jaden shortly after the opening bell in a highly anticipated matchup.
And he has rocked Cockerington's world and left. And it's over.
The fight was called off 18 seconds into the first round as Jaden went unconscious through the ropes. He remained out for around 3 minutes before regaining consciousness and being taken to the Miami Regional Health Center.
And there's the left hook that absolutely devastated him. Fell down almost out of the ring.
12 rounds for the world heavyweight title.
Lewis would do brief work with Francois. With 1 minute left of the first round, he staggered his opponent with a right hook.
There's a right hand.
But Francois managed to stay on his feet and avoid a knockdown. With about 40 seconds left in the second round, Lewis was able to land a powerful combination with 4 punches that beat Francois halfway out of the ring.
What he's doing is working. It's a big right hand, and he stopped Bota halfway out of the ring. Who stops the fight? He stopped it. Lewis wins again.
Oh, what a combination. 3-punch combination. The right hand, which really hurt him. The left hook, which he didn't fall from that, lined him up for that.
Then 12 rounds for this WBA version of the world.
In March 2022, Lee Wood claimed victory to secure the WBA featherweight belt with a 12th round knockout of Michael Conlan. Conlan was in control for the vast majority of the fight, scoring a knockdown in the first round. The two would then continue to trade punches until Wood, who was down on all 3 judges' scorecards, knocked out Conlan and sent him crashing outside the ring.
Was asking him to do, and he's going for broke, and he's having success. It's over.
The Irishman was rendered unconscious for a minute or two and was quickly taken to a nearby hospital, where he was conscious and in a stable condition.
David Banks. His father was shot and killed before he was born.
Edison Miranda won Rings Magazine Knockout of the Year honors in 2008 when he dropped David Banks in the 3rd round. Miranda got Banks to commit to blocking a left jab in a way that his left jaw and ear were exposed. Miranda then brutally knocked Banks out with a perfect right hand that sent Banks through the bottom 2 ring ropes.
Pascal's next opponent. There's a big right hand. Holy cow. David Banks is halfway out of the ring. It's over. Hey, go back to
Three more bouts tomorrow.
Rahman trying to pound with the right hand.
Maskaev scores one of the biggest knockouts in boxing history when he connects on a right hand that sends Hasim Rahman dropping through the ropes and onto the ringside table.
In some fights about Rahman has stamina.
Right hand puts Rahman on the floor right next to me.
Rahman fails to return to the ring within the given 20 seconds, handing Maskaev the upset victory and inciting a brawl at ringside.
Yes, that was over. That fight was done with right there. I hate to say it, but that fight was done.
Seemed to wobble Hopkins just for a moment, and there's a left hook.
With an 8th round technical knockout victory, Joe Smith Jr. retained his WBC light heavyweight championship and sent Bernard Hopkins into retirement. Smith unleashed a flurry of hard blows on Hopkins, who was leaning against the ropes and fell through them all the way down to the floor.
2 possible opponents.
Big right hand.
He's out. Outrage. Wow.
If he can get back in 20 seconds, he's not knocked out. I don't think he's aware of that.
Here's another look at what happened. Joe Smith lands a left hook, another left hook, and then...
And Hurtado, big right hand. Whitaker is down. The right hand lead.
WBC welterweight champion Pernell Whitaker scores a dramatic knockout against his undefeated competitor. Whitaker was behind on all 3 scorecards going into the 11th round, and he was at serious risk of blowing a big payday against Oscar De La Hoya. While not known as a fearsome puncher, Whitaker rocked his opponent with a big left hand and pounded him until he collapsed between the ropes and almost out of the ring.
It's over. The refs should get in there. The refs should get in there. Way overdue. Did he stop it, though? Did he stop it?
Now he does. How can the referee be looking
now
at this?
Now look, at this point, the referee makes a tactical mistake by going around Pernell, which allows Pernell to get a couple more fights by that.
And Lahovic steps back. And a couple of good left hooks to the head by Briggs.
Shannon reclaims a heavyweight title when he scores a dramatic knockout of his WBO title holder challenger. Shannon rocks his opponent with a right hand in the 11th and lands another that sends him to his knees, hanging between the ropes. Likovic somehow gets to his feet, but Shannon follows up and sends him falling through the ropes with only 2 seconds left in the fight.
Oh, look out! Lahovic down through the ropes!
Okay, guys, the WBO title. Obey my commands and protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves.
In March 2008, 2-division world champion Joel Casamayor faced undefeated knockout artist Michael Katsidis for the unified lightweight championship. Joel dominates early, knocking his opponent down twice in the first. But Michael comes on to take the middle rounds, knocking Joel through the ropes.
They've squandered whatever legitimacy they had. Casamayor got hurt again. Through the ropes with a right hand.
Then a left hook, knocked him off balance, and then a barrage of punches.
It was the body shot.
Round 1, and Joe Lewis, the brown bomber in the dark trunks, Marciano in the white.
In October 1951 at Madison Square Garden, the Brown Bomber Joe Lewis took on young, undefeated prospect Rocky Marciano. Lewis was knocked down by a left hook in the 8th round.
As strong as ever, bull-like in his rushes. A solid left, and down goes Lewis. A left hook to the jaw. Lewis takes the count on one knee.
He was able to get to his feet, only for Marciano to move in for the kill and end the fight with a right that sent Lewis through the ropes.
Lewis, a left and a right, and down he goes, and through the ropes on the apron of the ring.
It was the final moment of Joe's career.
To his feet now by referee Ruby Goldstein and Dr. Vincent Martiello, the Garden's ringside physician.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, press the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new videos.